Talking about dedication, Tom Kenny was the dedication for our 2023 parade. He's my first cousin, and in more ways, we were like brothers. We worked together not only at Local 68, but prior to that, over at the State Office building when I was in college. Tom Kenny was a labor man, he was an Irish man, he was a family man. And I think that capsules the way we all feel about Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny was a member of Local 68 for 65 years. That speaks for itself about his love and his appreciation for the labor movement. He was all things Irish. He initiated some years ago the Irish American Club of Bloomfield, but through the years, he was faithful in his marches in the St. Patrick's Day parades in Newark and West Orange and throughout the community. He died last year. I know he's looking down on us. It's an honor that's well-deserving for Tom Kenny. Like I said, an Irishman, a family man, labor man, and we're proud to walk with a banner in Tom Kenny's name. So we're going to have a great day. The party's only beginning. Let's keep on doing what we're doing. And I want to recognize the mayor of the great city of Newark. So many Irish immigrants came to these shores years ago. First of all, thinking about my late father, John Giblin, who came here on the 3rd of January in 1928. He probably left after Christmas from County Roscommon. Ship took over a week to get here, but Newark was his adopted home. He was elected as a freeholder from Newark, broke the barrier for Democrats the first time in 35 years. He was elected as a state senator from Newark, and he served as an original member of the Newark Charter Study Commission that was elected and recommended the current mayor-council form of government. We've had many outstanding mayors in our city over the years. It's not an easy job, but I see Newark on the verge of a great renaissance, development taking place, people moving back to the city, the class educational facilities you'd like to think about, NJIT, Rutgers, University Hospital, you name it, they're all here in Newark. So a man that continues to lead Newark, deals with the challenges each and every day, and he's going to bring us to higher heights. Mayor Raj J. Baraka.
Let's give Tom Giblin, Assemblyman, a round of applause, please. He deserves that. Listen, we wouldn't be here today all these years if it has not been for the commitment and the love that Assemblyman Giblin has for the Irish community, for the city of Newark, for labor, for all of us. And so we owe him a debt of gratitude for sure every day. It's a pleasure to be out here once again. 88 years is a long time, y'all. 88 years. That in and of itself is enough to be proud of. And I just I have two assignments. I gotta read the municipal councils. Well, I'm just gonna give it to you, municipal council. I'm not on the council, so I'm just say that. And the city's proclamation as well.
Who else to give it to?
But no, I appreciate it. I do want to say, however, I want to thank the organizers, the folks, and everybody who continue to have this Irish parade in the city of Newark. It is incredibly important for the city's history, its culture. It is exciting for us to understand you always come back and continue to have the parade here in Newark where it began, and that we understand Newark is a refuge, a home, a welcoming place for all people all over the world. And the Irish community, though it's smaller in Newark, is still big in heart and presence in our city. So thank you for coming back here. Councilman Crump is here. I'm gonna represent the council today and do your... There is a municipal council resolution commending the 2023 Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade. And the great thing about these resolutions is that whenever they look up the history of Newark, you'll be able to find the relationship between the parade and the city of Newark and the annals of the history of this city. So to go back many, many, many years, so decades to come, people will be able to find, when they look up the city of Newark, the St. Patrick's Day Parade and all the work that's been going on here. We have a proclamation through our office, the mayor's office. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It says, whereas the St. Patrick's Day is the annual event in which Irish Americans honor their proud heritage with parades, prayers, and festivities. This year's parade in Newark, our state's first and finest, has an outstanding Grand Marshal and St. Michael's Hospital Director of Research, James P. Fallon, Deputy Grand Marshals in New Jersey, State Nurses Association President-elect Margaret Peggy Ann Farrell Dangerfield, St. Lucy's Church Pastor Reverend Paul Donahue, who I'm with all of the time, and recently retired Essex County Sheriff's Captain Richard Rick Smith. And whereas, as Mayor of Newark, I congratulate the marchers, supporters, and organizers who are making Newark's 88th St. Patrick's Day Parade a memorable one. I salute all Irish Americans who make up a brilliant shade of green in our city's rainbow of diversity and say, Erin go bragh.
I want to thank the mayor and the council in Newark City Council and the police and the fire department, but the police have been incredible. Thank you, Mayor, for joining us and for honoring us. And the city of Newark has been incredible. We thank them for all their dedication and for allowing us to have our parade here in Newark all of these years. I want to do an introduction of Miss New Jersey Teen, and please, I'm going to say her name wrong, so I'm just going to ask her to come up and speak and introduce herself. Sorry.
Hello, it's so nice to see everyone. My name is Dariani Bautista. I am Miss New Jersey Teen Earth. I recently just represented the state of New Jersey this past January at the National Teen Miss Earth USA pageant, where I actually came in second place out of 50 delegates in the country. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Aside from being a national pageant title holder, I am also the new District 29 legislative representative for the New Jersey Youth Council. So I'm definitely looking forward to not just representing the amazing Irish community that we have here in Newark, but just representing overall and exemplifying the diversity and the variety of people that we have across our entire state. Being able to represent New Jersey has been my greatest pride, and now being able to influence and advocate for our community and being able to celebrate Irish culture with you guys today is just my biggest honor, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and we're so honored to have you. Appreciate your presence. Tom Giblin had a couple more words he wanted to express, so I'm just going to let him finish.
Thank you, Susan. I just want to bring to the attention of the assembled group, talking about contributions of Irish Americans to the American way of life. This year, on February 5th, 2023, we celebrate the 80th anniversary of the death of our 4 chaplains who died on the Dorchester, a transport ship during World War II. One of the chaplains, and they were diversified, one being a Catholic priest, the other being a Jewish rabbi, and the other 2 being of Protestant faith. One of those chaplains, Reverend Lieutenant John P. Washington was a native of the Roseville section of Newark. He attended St. Rosa Lima Grammar School, graduated from Seton Hall Prep in 1927, later entered the priesthood and served in several parishes before he enlisted in the U.S. Army and attended the chaplain school. On the night of February 5th, 1943, he was on board the ship Dorchester, and it was hit by a German submarine. Very quickly, the ship began to sink. Father Washington ushered as many soldiers on lifeboats as he could. Unfortunately, they couldn't fit them all, and they ran out of life jackets. Father John P. Washington gave his life jacket to one of the other soldiers so that his life could be spared. And all of the chaplains together, their last sight was that all of them joined together saying prayers as whether they lost their life in these shores across Europe. So I think it's important to recognize what Irish Americans have done, and a lot of times a hero in our own midst, in this case a native son of Newark. His mother and father, Frank and Ann Washington, were natives from Ireland, and they immigrated to Newark, New Jersey. So let us remember Reverend Lieutenant John P. Washington. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom, for that wonderful history lesson. Obviously, I missed introducing, I did introduce Rick Smith, but he has arisen. He's appeared. So I'm going to give him an opportunity. He's a retired sheriff's officer and grew up in the city of Newark, and he can tell you a little bit about it. Here's Rick Smith.
Hi, good day everyone, and thanks for coming out. We'll try and make this short and sweet because I know you want to start walking, shake the chill off a little bit, but it's always great to come back to your hometown. I was born and raised in the Ironbound, a proud graduate of Eastside High School, 1984, always a Red Raider, proud of that. But again, I'm just grateful to the parade committee and everyone else involved for allowing me to be one of the Deputy Grand Marshals this year. We've been a part of this parade since we're kids, and we'll always be a part of this parade. So without much more, let's get this rolling.
Thank you, Rick. Barbara, back to you.
Thank you, Susan. A lot of excellent speeches here, so you got the best part of it at this point in time. One of the key parts of our parade, and it has been for several years, is the high school band contest. We now have 5 bands that are participating. They're being judged by professional judges that are here on the grandstand with me to observe their presence, their musicality, and various points. So the high school bands take this very seriously, and it's a great honor for them to receive this award. At this point, we've talked about how difficult or how much time is involved in putting this parade together. It takes time, it takes people, but it's also a financial institution, so we need all the financial help we can get. So we want to certainly appreciate the tremendous support from our sponsors, Anheuser-Busch, Gibbons Law, Horizon Blue Cross Shield, Public Service, RWJ Barnabas, and all the other sponsors who supported our investiture, our ad journal, and this parade today, and that have contributed to make this parade the success that it is. We're now going to have some entertainment. We have a representative from the Irish Heritage Dance who'll come up and give you some background on the dancers as they perform for you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for inviting us to perform for you today. We are Heritage Irish Dance Company, New Jersey's premier traditional Irish step dance school, born from the Peter Smith School. This was his parade, and today we're happy to continue this tradition and show you a little bit of what we can do and hopefully make you smile along the way. Next, you're going to see a slip jig. This is traditionally performed by girls and women in Ireland. You'll see the grace and beauty of the dance. Next, you're going to see the light jig. This is one of the first dances children learn as Irish dancers. they have our school crest, which is made up of 4 symbols. The 3 Christian virtues that St. Patrick brought to Ireland were faith, represented by the cross, hope, represented by the anchor, and charity, represented by the heart. The 4th symbol is a swan, which is in memory of the great Peter Smith, the teacher and mentor of the founders of Heritage Irish Dance Company. And the swan is also seen in Irish legend, is most commonly associated with the legend of the Children of Lear. Next we have Addison and Jack, and they're going to be dancing a cappella. So there won't be any music, they're going to make the music with their feet. Some of the younger dancers are just doing a shoe change, so I'll take this opportunity to talk to you about the shoes. There are 2 types of shoes in Irish dance. There are soft shoes or gillies, which you saw them dance the first rounds in. The other type of shoes they have are hard shoes or heavy shoes, which they wore for the a cappella and they will wear while they dance for you St. Patrick's Day. Those shoes are all traditionally made in Ireland. Again, we are Heritage Irish Dance Company, and we have several studios around the state of New Jersey. Our main studio is in Greenbrook. We're also in Clinton, Middletown, Madison. We're spread all over the state. So if you know any kids that are interested in dancing, you can start very little or a little older. So our last piece for you is a traditional set piece. It's St. Patrick's Day. Thank you.
That concludes the entertainment portion of this show here. We had hoped to have the Castlereagh Band do a little music for us, but they're probably lining up to march in the parade. It appears as though they're not quite ready to start coming down the street, so we'll hopefully have some music to keep things lively while we wait. Again, another tradition. Delighted to have the Newark Police Mounted Escort with us today. Thank you so much. Looking beautiful. Love those horses. They do a great job. And again, behind them, we have the Newark Police Department. Thrilled, Owen, to have you marching with us today. All part of the Newark Police Department, the Homeland Security, and headed by, as we said before, Anthony Ambrose. Thank you, Mr. Ambrose. Thank you for marching with us today. Another tradition coming down the street right now is the banner of St. Patrick. This again is a banner that has been carried in every parade by the Corcoran family. Thank you, Corcoran family. They're responsible for taking care of this banner throughout the year. The 1909 parade was dedicated to Tom's father, Thomas J. Corcoran. And this banner has been carried by a member of the Corcoran family for over 50 years. This is just one example of a family that played an outstanding influence in maintaining the traditions of the Newark Parade. Thank you again. We're delighted to have the Knights of Columbus. Thank you so much. They joined us this morning for our beautiful Mass at St. Patrick's Grove Cathedral. They're located in St. Philip's Church in New Jersey, and they're celebrating their 18th anniversary. I don't think that's the right number. I thought it was higher than that. The Knights of Columbus are a global fraternal service order. They were originally founded in 1882 by Father Michael McGivney to provide financial aid and assistance to the sick, disabled, and needy members. They show their love for their neighbors by conducting food drives for local soup kitchens, volunteering at the Special Olympics. Welcome to the parade. Nice to have you all here. Hi, Lenny Luciani. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. I'm sure Brendan Gill must be in there somewhere. Louis Martina, Councilman, thank you. And now we have the Essex Shillelagh Pipes and Drums. Pipe Major Chris Kavanaugh. Pipe Sergeant Dan Hodge. Drum Sergeant Paul Bachman. Manager Dan Gregory. Quartermaster Jack Kusick. This group was founded in 1971 in West Orange. The band provides scholarships for band members, and they have instructions for all. One of the finest pipe bands on the street. And I say that because they're my favorite. Thank you, Shillelaghs. Shillelaghs are leading our Grand Marshal, Jim Fallon. We've all heard a lot about Jim earlier, but Jim is marching here with his Chief of Staff, Brian Connolly, his aides, his father, James, who also helped us out with our Mass this morning, Pat O'Rourke, Jerry Cole, Terry McHugh, Robert Lynch, unfortunately, is not with us today, but our thoughts are with him. There we have Kevin Kenny and all the other shillelaghs trying to get attention, you know how they are. They always want to be recognized. Pat Giblin, one of the honorees at the Union County Parade, is with us also, marching with the shillelaghs. Thank you. There's Huey. How are you? Looking good. Straighten up those lines, guys, please. And then we have the Orange High School Mighty Marching Tornadoes. This band is the first competitor you'll see. They're competing for the awards today. Good luck, guys. You're looking wonderful. Orange High School itself was founded in 1869. I'm going to just let them play. They strive for it. Repetition, we gotta get it. Intensity, we work for it. Determination, we got it. Endurance, we ain't tired yet. Superintendent of schools, I'm sorry I missed them. Superintendent of schools, Dr. Gerald Fitzhugh. And marching behind the Orange Tornadoes is the Essex County Sheriff, Armando Monturo. Armando's been sheriff, I think, his entire of the sheriff's vehicles. This is a huge turnout from the Essex County Sheriff's Office. Their purpose is providing safety and security to New Jersey's largest and busiest Superior Court and law enforcement, emergency management, homeland security services to the Essex County. We thank them for joining our Deputy Grand Marshal Rick Smith, who is one of our Deputy Grand Marshals today. He's a retired officer of the Sheriff's Department and is marching in the parade also. This gives you an idea, seeing these vehicles, gives you an idea of the scope of the Sheriff's Department and the areas that he covers. The emergency management, of course, is a huge part of the Sheriff's Department and very important, and we thank you for all that you do to keep us all safe and protected. We certainly appreciate it. It's a monstrous looking machine right here. I'm not quite sure what it's for, but it gets your attention, that's for sure. And we have the bomb disposal unit, which hopefully doesn't get called out too frequently here in Newark. It gives us great confidence that we have it, but I hope we don't get to have to use it very frequently. And again, followed by some very important looking, majestic looking vehicles. We need signs to see just what they're for. All part of the Essex County Sheriff's Department. And now you have the Mobile Command Center. Now whether he's the one that directs the bomb disposal, I'm not quite sure. But it's a very official looking 911 vehicle. Thank you so much to the Sheriff's Department for all that you do. We appreciate it. And thank you for being with us today. Our first fire truck of the day. This beautiful yellow truck comes to us from the Caldwells. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. This is West Caldwell. This is a volunteer fire department. They were founded in 1901, if you can believe that, 1901. There's 30 members. It's a totally volunteer organization. President is Andrew Polaro, and they have received many, many awards for the best appearing pumper. Now, I'm not sure if this is a particular pumper, but it's pretty nice looking. That was West Caldwell, who has 50 members. And they've won many, many awards for the best decorated truck in Somerville. Last year, they were marching with their longtime member, the 2022 Grand Marshal Jerry Cole. We love the pipe drums. And here's another one, the Essex County Police and Fire Emerald Society Pipes and Drums. Founded in 1980, they did their first parade in Keansburg and the Newark St. Patrick's Day parades. They now have 24 pipers and 18 drummers. And their goal is to ensure that no law enforcement officer or firefighter goes to rest without the honor of the pipes and drums. Pipe Major is Scott Sim, Pipe Sergeant Lou Johnson, Pipe Sergeant Dave Hollywood, Band Manager Jim Tansey, Drum Sergeant Ed McNanny, Drum Major Mike McNanny. The Emerald Society was formed in 1958. Looking good, guys. We need to have a bagpipe contest so we get awards here. Ed, doing well. Trustee Curley. Chris Durkin, a County Clerk of Essex County. And here is our first Deputy Grand Marshal, Rick Smith. Born in Newark to his parents. Irish roots go back to County Cavan. Marching behind him are members of the Ironbound Association, one of the oldest Irish organizations in the city of Newark and in the state, I believe. Rick is a retired officer of the Sheriff's Department, very active in our organization. His aides were with him: Jennifer Gentile, Emily Smith, Katie Smith, Alex Zos. Marching, here's the Ironbound Association, the rest of them. And again, the marching behind our Deputy Grand Marshal, Rick Smith, to honor him for his day today. President of the Ironbound is Dan Blair, Vice President Steve Blank, Second Vice President Craig Donnelly, Third Vice President Brendan O'Neill, Financial Secretary John Weetalk, Corresponding Secretary Joe Dugan. Looking good, guys, always in the top hat and tails. There's Brian Connolly, the aide to Joe Fallon. Always make a nice look. Dave Doyle, looking good. Thank you for joining us, guys, and thank you for supporting Rick on this wonderful day. This is the second competitor that we have marching today in our, wow, there's a lot of them, marching today in our band contest, the Science Park High School Legion of Boom, and they are booming, I will say. They were founded in 2016 at the Magnet School of Science Park. They have about 980 students. They got first prize in the 2019 and 2022 St. Patrick's Day Parade, so this is a band to be afraid of. You gotta watch it, other guys. Two-time winners. The auxiliary coordinator is Vandetta Graves. Assistant auxiliary coordinator, Devon Sally. Percussion instructor, Craig Redming. Assistant instructor, Jacob Peters. Many of the students in this marching band are first and second year band students. Very excited to be here today. We're excited to have them. Going around the corner always gets a little hairy. Looking good, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Here between the high school band and the pipe band, so that the high school band can perform to their utmost so that the judges get to see exactly what they do. But now we have coming along the pipes and drums of the Blue and Gold. This group was founded in 1986, and they are dedicated to promoting the image of the Jersey State Police. This is the entire New Jersey State Police band. The drum major is Gwen Hogg, pipe major is Jeffrey Bauman, band manager is Ryan Moriarty. They're dedicated to advancing the art and culture of bagpipe bands. And this band is made up entirely of active, duty, and retired New Jersey State Troopers. Wonderful looking band in their fantastic looking uniforms. Thank you so much for your service and for your marching. Appreciate having you here. And the Blue and Gold are leading our next Deputy Grand Marshal, Margaret Peggy Farrell Dangerfield, coming from a family of marshals. Peggy's father was a Grand Marshal, her brother was a Grand Marshal, and Peggy is with us today as a Deputy Grand Marshal, with the entire family, Farrell family behind her, and all the Dangerfield. We're so happy to have you with us today. Peggy's a native of Chatham. She is the president-elect of the Jersey State Nurses Association, who are also walking with her, marching with her in support. And again, her father, Joseph Farrell, was very, very active in the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and he was again a Grand Marshal. Her husband is marching with her. He's been with her throughout the entire campaign, along with her chief of staff, Kevin. And we are so proud. I can't list all of Peggy's 8 because there's about 37 of them, but whatever. Marching behind her in support is the New Jersey State Nurses Association, which, as we said, Peggy is now the president-elect of that association. Welcome, and we're so happy to have you with us, ladies, and thank you for all that you do and have done for so many years. Wilson Avenue Bobcat Band. This band, the school was founded in 1881. 1881. And the band was put together in 1950. They have been marching in this parade for years and years and years. We have the band director, Mr. Gonzalez, music award, O'Jonas Erlich, I messed that name up. Principals, Margarita Hernandez. Vice principals, Tanya Sosa. This is a non-participating, they do not participate in the high school band because they are not a high school band, they're a middle school band, but they put out a great performance and we're so happy to have them with us today. I see where I missed the New Jersey's nurses because either my paper wasn't in the right place or they weren't in the right place. But the current president is Sandy Foley. They were founded in 1901 in Trent, New Jersey. They have 6,900 members. Wow, that is a huge group. Here we have the New Jersey Transit Police. I know I lost that. Jersey Transit Police. The New Jersey Transit Police Department was founded in Newark in 1983. The department is led by Chief Christopher Trusello and Deputy Chief Andrew Crow. They're joining us today with 35 members and 2 trucks. They're the only statewide transit police department in the county. And here we have the pipe band, made up of police officers who want to play pipes and drums to honor their fallen officers. Thank you for being with us today, New Jersey Transit. And here come the ladies, the women of Irish heritage. Yay, women of Irish heritage. We are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. Hallelujah. I'm not going to be able to get everybody in. We have Michelle Locano, Liz Cretides, and Ellen Kniff carrying the banner. Our president, Gwen Glazier, is unfortunately not with us today. Lisa McHugh-Petruzzi and Megan Conley. I got you guys. And there's Maureen Del Plato, who announced her father tonight. You're being honored by the Shillelaghs. Now we have the dynamic marching band. Off the page. This is the KIP, New Jersey, that dynamic marching band. And yes, they are in the competition. This is the 3rd group you've seen today in the competition. They're part of a nationally recognized Knowledge is Power program. Their motto is 100% and nothing less. Well, good luck with the contest today. us overall with your great services at Newark Beth Israel and for the financial assistance to put this parade on the street. We appreciate your being here and we appreciate your support. Thank you so much. United Way of Greater Newark. Founded in 1923, right here in Newark, New Jersey. Thank you, United Way. They're celebrating their 100th anniversary. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Their upcoming events, they have a women's leadership breakfast at New Jersey PAC in May and a centennial gala. And we also have a vehicle here from RWJ Barnabas, the Clara Moss Medical Center. Another fantastic medical center providing excellent service. Wing it here, guys, because I'm not sure who this is. Rory Moore, marching band, we're so delighted to have you with us here today. We have relatives in that band that are related to the Grand Marshal of the West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade, Michael McDonald. Of course, we can't forget Frank McInerney. Well, what do you do when you're retired? Well, you become a drummer. Why not? Looking good, Rory Moore. Thank you so much for joining us. North Downtown District. Nice to have you back with us again. I want to see what you have in your truck this year. I can never quite figure out what they are. North Downtown District, thank you so much for joining us. This group was founded in 1949. They're performing in competition band. They're based in Kearney. Now we have another one of our favorite groups, Gibbons PC, founded in 1926. It's a full-size law firm with over 300 employees. Located right here in Newark. They've stayed in Newark from the day one. And they are the sponsors of our band contest. Thank you so much for sponsoring that wonderful contest. Patrick Dunnigan was the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade Grand Marshal in 2013. They've been sponsoring the band contest for us ever since. Now we have the Newark Firefighters Pipe Band. Wonderful looking band. Thank you for being here with us, gentlemen. Formed in December of 2003. 23 members. Marching with them are our former Deputy Grand Marshal, Kathy Conlon, and I have guessed, there he is, Jack Knoll, our former parade chair and a former Grand Marshal. Thank you for being with us today. Our next Deputy Grand Marshal, Father Paul Donahue. So happy to have you here with his entire group from St. Louis is behind him. His Deputy Chief of Staff, Gennaro Perez, and Anthony Riccardelli, got a voice there, I think, who helped us so much with our mass this morning and has been there forever. St. Lucy's float with all the posters on it. I think I see D. Kirk up there. Nice going. Why not ride on the float? Why walk? It's St. Lucy's Church, as you may or may not know, is the National Shrine of St. Gerard. They have a wonderful St. Gerard festival every year. Great to see them.
My favorite church.
And following St. Lucy's, we have the Newark Firefighters Pipe Band truck. Thank you for including us. Thank you for joining us. Very good. And this is great. This is a City of Newark. I'm not sure if this is still in play or if this is an antique, but it's a City of Newark Engine Company number 4. Nice looking vehicle. Thank you for being here. Coming down the street, we have another excellent high school band participating in the competition. Good luck, guys. This is from the Eastside High School Marching Band. This high school was founded in 1911, has over 2,000 students. They won 3rd place in the Puerto Rican parade. They always participate in our parade every year and the Portuguese parade. Band director Thaddeus Expose, principal Carlos Rodriguez. Competition, guys, you're looking great. We have the Newark Fire Department marching along again. We have more vehicles from the Newark Fire Department. Battalion Chief, thank you for joining us. District, Pipes and Drum. Established in 1998 by a group of friends who just wanted to perform in the Belmar St. Patrick's Day Parade. They were assigned to lead the Women of Irish Heritage at Jersey Shore, and they have led them every single year. They march in parades in New York, New Jersey, metropolitan area. Pipe Major, Bill McAvoy. Band Manager, Brian Monteverdi. Pipe Corporal, Paul O'Sullivan. Drum Sergeant, Andy Dixon. Drum Corporal, Kevin Teevan. Drum Major, Chris McCarthy. Drum Major Emeritus, Senator Frank Pat Dodd, my employer for 18 years, a wonderful man. And I like your new uniforms, guys. You're looking very sharp, really good. This parade was dedicated, as we had said, to Thomas H. Kenny, an Irishman, a labor man, and a family man. Vice President and Representative, marching along with his family, Lorraine Spiota, there she is. Nancy Kenny, Linda Butza, I probably messed up your name, Linda, sorry. Tom Kenny, Kevin Kenny, and Lisa Navarro. And their spouses, Bill Mickey, Thomas Spiota, Dave Navarro. This is a different group, the Navesink Brass Quintet. They will also be marching in the West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade in Hamilton. This is their first time in the Newark Parade, and we hope they'll join us again. We have Marcus H. on trumpet, Ron Scott on trumpet, Steve Carr on trombone, Paul, I'm going to mess this name up, Escalon, on the tuba, Julian DiPolito, percussion, and Cameron Smith, the manager. Thank you again to Navesink. We're delighted to have another parade committee marching with us, the Union County St. Patrick's Day Parade. And marching with them is our Senator Joe Cryan, who is being honored this year also. Congratulations, Joe. Nice looking group, thank you. And I think you had your parade already? Tomorrow, oh, you're gonna have a better day than we have, I think. It's gonna be, the sun's gonna be out. Congratulations. Oh God, who's this? Marching down the street. Great looking group. Thank you for joining us today. Morris County, Pipes and Drums. Excellent band. Thank you for coming all the way to join us. And we have you, the West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. I shouldn't say this, but it's one of the finest parades in the state of New Jersey. Kevin Brennan, chair, and we have our own Michelle McHugh Schaefer, a member of the Women of Irish Heritage, as a Deputy Grand Marshal, and her husband, Steve. Now we have a group that came a little bit further than most of us, a little bit further. The Castlereagh Brass and Reed Band from Roscommon, Ireland. Joining us today, this group comes over here on a regular basis. Now it's become irregular. Haven't been with us for 5 years. We've got band manager Sean Mannion, chairperson Kelly Flynn, secretary Brita Hanlon, musical director Nevo Flanagan, and the band leader Richard Thompson. They have a special relationship with the city of Newark. Thank you so much for joining us at Mass this morning. We're delighted to have you, and we hope you enjoy your time here. I know they've got you going from parade to parade to parade, but you know, you'll have lots of great memories, I hope, when you get back home. Well, we wish we could go back with you, actually. Following the Castlereagh Band is Assemblyman Thomas P. Giblin, Assemblyman from District 34, a long time member and active member of the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade. And also traveling Sue Gartland, the current chairperson of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And here's the Giblin Association. Good to have you here, guys. How are you? Bob Sharkey, nice to see you. Rosemary Melody, the first and so far only female Grand Marshal of the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade, marching. Thank you. President of the Giblin Association is Lorraine Spiota, who's carrying two things today. She's leading the Kenny family in celebration of Tom Kenny, and she's marching with the Giblin Association as the president. Another contender for the fifth contender for the St. Patrick's Day Parade High School Band Competition, Barringer High School Marching Band. The high school was founded in 1838. It's considered one of the oldest high schools in the United States, not just New Jersey, in the United States. The band program was initiated in 2018 and has about 40 members. The principal of the school is Dr. Jose Aviles. Band director Veronica Lawrence. Horn captain Gianna Rodriguez. Drum captain Ace Santos. Majorette captain Shakia Newton and Kayesha Andrews. This band received third place in the 2022 St. Patrick's Day Parade. We hope you move up this year, but they got second place in the 2022 Puerto Rican Day Parade, so they're moving up there, so the other guys have to be careful. Nice looking group. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of wind today, so that makes the job of the flag wavers a lot easier. Barringer High School Marching Band, the fifth competition. This band has not the band, but the school has over 1,700 students. Huge school. Good luck, guys. Looking good. Another one of the best parades in the state of New Jersey, the Nutless Irish American Association, who sponsors the Nutley Parade. That was just the other day. Seems like a while ago. President Deidre Hollywood, and happy birthday, Deidre. There you go. Vice President Sean McCafferty, Treasurer Brenda Sherman. Running with them is the Grand Marshal Francis Consenbatter, Deputy Grand Marshal Joe McNish, Member of the Year Joanne Dunleavy, and the Recording Secretary is Ellen Bennett, and the Legal Counsel is Frank Costabader. Also marching with them is our historian, Abbot Augustine Curley. Thank you, Abbot. More representatives from the Newark Fire Department, Newark Ladder 11, a beautiful looking piece of equipment. We always feel we have to say, when you see all the Sheriff's Department vehicles and the Fire Department and the police, not to worry, there's plenty of Fire Department personnel and trucks and plenty of police and Sheriff's officers to go around. So they're all still working today. They haven't taken the day off for St. Patrick's Day. Looking good. And here we have the hazmat operations. Again, another organization that we hope doesn't have to go out too often. And here's the grand finale. The Malcolm X Shabazz High School Marching Band. They are always at the end of the parade. They're our last parade here, and they always do a fantastic job. Grand finale. This school opened in 1913 and was renamed Malcolm X Shabazz in 1972. Here we go, guys. Let's go. The band director is Rashid Sheffield. Percussion instructors to Sean Hawkins and Kendall Robinson. Their dance advisors, Julia Parker. The twirler captain is Almus Harris, and the co-captain is Dahlia Garman Hollis. This band does not participate in the high school competition, but I think they should, because I think they always look fantastic. Thank you so much for being with us again, and we hope to see you next year. That's the end of the parade for now. Bringing up the rear, we have University Hospital. And their medical services. University Hospital is located here in Newark. Thank you for joining us today. It's wonderful. We appreciate the service that you provide over the years. And we appreciate having you here with us today. The EMS Rescue Squad is with us here. I know I had you here someplace, guys, but I lost you. Anyhow, EMS, University Hospital, Newark, thank you so much for joining us this year. We appreciate having you here. Now this I really think is the end. Thank you guys for closing off the parade, and thank you to everyone that was here joining us. Another wonderful Newark St. Patrick's Day parade, and I'm going to join my fellow officers. Hopefully somebody's going to send a car back to pick me up. But we'll see you again next year, and thank you again for being here, and thank you for joining us.